let me tell you this. If you've made it through addiction or mental illness, you have something. Because a lot of people don't. If you are still kicking today, battling those demons, you have something. Because a lot of people didn't wake up today because they couldn't make it. They couldn't cut it, and you did.
If you continue to justify to yourself the drug use and the alcohol abuse and the food abuse and the TV abuse and the infidelity and the pornography and just living a mediocre, average life, then you're going to continue to suffer with anxiety and stress and depression.
Your mentality dictates your reality. So many of you guys feel depressed, anxious, overwhelmed because you are only ever focused on the negative. So your mentality becomes extremely negative. Every single opportunity that comes in your life, you find something that's bad with it. So if you want a better life, if you want a happier life, if you want a more calm life, stop focusing on the negativity because your mentality dictates your reality. Focus on the positive shit if you want a better future.
A lot of you are trying to find inspiration and motivation with a depressed mindset. You're depressed because you're not doing shit with yourself. Put challenges in front of yourself. When you put a challenge in front of yourself and you attack it, that's when you find inspiration. Try to be 10% better than you were last week. If some of you aren't doing shit, you're 10% just getting off the fucking couch. The more you walk away from accountability, the weaker you become. Find yourself in the grip of life. You can't find yourself by doing nothing.
You always living to please others, you're gonna always be in a constant state of depression. You're never doing nothing for you. When you start doing things for you to make you happy, then you can make somebody else happy because you're happy.
What's happening right now inside everybody is they're going, who am I? And they're depressed. And they go like, why am I depressed? Well, it's because you're trying to be something for the world, you know? And as soon as you let that go, better things happen because they're just happening. Now it's just sadness. You know, sadness comes, happiness comes. It's the weather that flies by the sky. It doesn't sit on you long enough to drown you.
I think that as a man, your happiness comes from feeling respected over feeling loved. And I think that a lot of men, even if they have self-respect, if nobody else respects them, they're struggling. Depression is feedback, pain is feedback, and your mind and body is telling you something must change, and you must change your situation and your actions and your decisions to feel better.
Male depression gets treated like female depression. Men are made to feel loved and accepted when all they want to do is feel capable and powerful. Feeling capable and powerful and competent and respected and admired is something that will get a man so far. You give a man those things and he'll deal with suffering until the ends of the earth.
Your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death. Real life shit. You can't Google that shit, man. There's 24 hours in the day when you're alone in this brain. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're fucked. You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control. If not, it's over.
That's a cry for help when you see somebody going to the gym 3-4 times a day. Something not right with him. And as men, we'll go to the gym and just kill ourselves and hurt ourselves in the gym to keep from hurting somebody else. They come up to me, they hug me in the gym, they cry right there when they see me. We suffer in silence to get the things that we think we want. We don't really want those things, we just think we want it. But when you love what you have everything you need.
With depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. Hold on to that fundamental quality of faith. Have faith.
Every day, I was like, I hope I don't wake up. That was the thing where I was like, this is a big enough problem that like, if you don't want to wake up, then
what have you got to lose?
Exactly. And that was it. And it was like, if everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action, it makes you a much more dangerous person.